Hello friends, this is Rajiv Sharma. On day 6 of the lockdown, we are still going to nowhere. The corona crisis is still staring at us. Officially, overall cases in India have breached the 1100 mark with 29 deaths, but unofficially, the private figures say it is already crossed 1200 in India. The biggest story of the day is a shameful story. It happened in the national capital, Delhi. It has come to light that a mosque in South Delhi hosted an event, an international event, an international gathering, which was attended by 2,000 people, largely from southern India, but also from foreign countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, Kyrgyzstan. The Indian clientele of the meeting gathering was mainly South India and Jammu Kashmir. A day after the Janata curfew on March 22, and a day before the domestic flights were banned, these people were put on board on special flights and they were sent across to their respective countries and within the domestic destinations. Many of them traveled by train. I believe that this is the most serious development which has taken place in India's fight against corona. And we don't know what is going to be the result. I fear that this should be the epicenter of the corona quake in India. I wouldn't be surprised if later on it is found out that this Delhi mosque gathering is the single most cause of the spread of corona in India and the progenitor of coronavirus in India. Like in China, we know it was in Wuhan. So I believe this is a very important point we will have to see, wait and watch later on what the medical science, what the scientists, what the experts conclude. But as for now, today, over 300 people were hospitalized. There has been a death also because of this gathering. Some maybe a much larger number has been quarantined. And mind you that those people they were sent in 30 odd buses. Not only during the gathering, but after the gathering also, they went all over Delhi. So, we have to keep our fingers crossed to know further details about this very important event. Second thing, the center has made it very clear. It's a refrain from the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's statement yesterday, which was Maharashtra specific. The same thing has been said by the center now, which is India specific, that there is no community transmission, not as yet. Whatever we get to see, it's all local transmission. Well, what the government needs to do in double quick time without wasting any time. First, enforce the quarantine, the lockdown with military discipline. and punish all those officials, be it ministers, be it chief ministers, be it bureaucrats, be it even the common man. Punish them. Those who are found violating this 21-day lockdown. In fact, the center has today maintained that if there has been no community transmission case as yet, it is largely because of the lockdown, and I think the center is right. Had the Prime Minister Modi not declared lockdown, we would have been running into, the cases would have run into a few thousand, several thousand, maybe scores of thousands. Look at the world figures. China is a very important, very strange case in point. China, the progenitor of coronavirus, COVID-19, is now come down to the number 4 in the world table of most afflicted nations after US, Italy and Spain. And there is a likelihood that it may come down further even to number 5 position, and Germany may come up to number 4 position. But why China is a strange case? It is very simple. Now, you see, in the past 1 week, China has experienced a very unique phenomenon. That the imported cases of coronavirus in past 7 days has reached 313, whereas the local cases are only 6. Strange case. That China first exports the virus, then it controls domestically. Now it is getting worried that it is importing the virus. Strange export-import business this. Now, let me come back to the government of India, the steps needed to be taken by the government of India in double quick time. One, as I said, enforce this lockdown with military discipline. Punish the bureaucrats, punish everybody. Like the center yesterday punished 4 Delhi bureaucrats, suspended 2 and issued show cause notice to 2 other Delhi bureaucrats for not doing enough, not doing their duty, by allowing the migrant workers in thousands and thousands to move freely. Also, what India needs to do is India should test. And lastly, we are not living in 2 Indias. We are living in one India. And how can you spray in UP the people with disinfectant spray, and while you treat the people, those who come from those who are airlifted, they are not given this kind of treatment. Anyway, we will take up more issues in our tomorrow's bulletin. Thank you.